Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here of Adventures with the VBs. Welcome to day 12 of our family holiday. Although this video is a little different because you are only going to be seeing me. That's right, I am leaving the boys at home and I am hitting the road and going for a day of snorkeling by myself. I'm really excited. I'm excited to kind of have a relaxing day by the beach by myself, but I'm also really nervous. I don't really know if I really truly mentioned it the other day when we went snorkeling, but I actually get really scared in the water by myself. So prior to having Finn, if I went snorkeling with Aaron, I would always like hold on to his hand or hold on to his shorts. Like I always needed to just know that he was there. So the other day was the first time that I went into the water by myself, and I definitely had moments of getting fearful, but I just had to, talk myself through it and say, you're fine, there's other people around. So today is a huge deal that I'm going all by myself, but it's either that or I don't get to go. So the beach conditions I suspect are going to be quite windy again according to the weather report. So it's not nice for Finn to be sitting on the beach being sandblasted. So Aaron said this morning, well, why don't you go by yourself? I don't want you missing out. And I thought about it, initially I was like, I just dismissed it and went, no, there's no way I could go by myself. But then I thought about it and went, well, why not? As long as there's other people along the beach and in the water, I'll be fine. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm not too sure. I'm going to start off at Turquoise Bay where we went the other day because I'm quite confident with the setup there and the way that you kind of enter the water at one end and then float down and exit at the other end. So I'm going to start off there, and then if I can build up the courage, I'm going to go to the other two locations by myself. So welcome aboard to my kid-free day, I should say. First up, I need to go get some petrol. I've packed some snacks with me to get me through the day, and let's go see what we can see. Well, I've arrived here at Turquoise Bay. That's a really nice scenic ride when you don't have Finn in the back seat kind of whinging on and off. I found that really relaxing. It's such a beautiful drive through this national park. So I was very blessed to have some quiet time just to really take in the scenery. So I'm looking at the car park and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably a dozen cars here. Definitely not as busy as the other day. I can see the waves breaking, which the other day I could not see from this car park. So I'm a bit cautious. I think the wind is going to really be a bit of a factor and there might be some current. So I'm just going to be really careful going into this. I know my mum's watching this video, and as she's watching it, she's probably saying, don't do it, Jess. Don't worry, I am going to be super careful, and if I'm not comfortable in any way, I just won't go in the water. I am going to try and find a nice family on the beach and make some friends and let it be known that I am there by myself. So I'll see if I can, fingers crossed, make some nice friends. So I better go sunscreen up, and it's right on 10 o'clock in the morning now. So according to the weather app, I had until 2 o'clock before the real winds picked up. So I've got 4 hours, apparently, of relatively good weather. So I'm going to go make the most of it. ocean. I'm going to bring home some really nice pieces and then we're going to make a sensory box out of them, which will be really fun. I'm just trying to sift my way through and find some really special pieces. This is so fun! I'm having heaps of fun in the water, but I had to get out to warm up for a bit. So whilst I'm defrosting, I'm putting myself to work. Well, despite that being really scary by myself, that was amazing. So beautiful. I have just spent hours snorkeling in the water. I also picked up a few things for Finn. I found some amazing coral washed up on the beach along my walks. So I'm going to take that home. The wind's definitely starting to pick up, which is why I've come out in the water. The currents are getting really strong, but there's a few places that we keep driving past in this national park that I just want to make use of this time and stop at. So I'm going to go to the Lighthouse, the information centre and the turtle conservation area and just see what there is to see. But first up, I think I need some sugar. I am exhausted. I better turn the music off. So, yep, I'm listening to the Wiggles. The one day Finn's not in the car, I'm still listening to the Wiggles. I was just getting so tired on that drive. I've literally almost eaten my entire packet of snakes except for the banana and apple flavour, which I hate, but I've eaten all the good ones. And I was just getting so tired, and there's obviously no radio reception out here. So I put the Wiggles on and put the window down and got a bit of fresh air. So I'm desperate to make a stop. I knew that this was going to happen. Like, I was exerting so much energy snorkeling, and I was like, you got to save yourself. You still got to drive home for a whole hour, which is why I ended up leaving in the end, because I was using so much of my energy just to try and stay in one spot with those strong currents. I was like, no, you got to go home. And so I'm glad I did. So I've stopped off at the turtle. I thought it was a conservation area, but it says turtle centre. But no one's here. Like, no one. There's no cars. Which gives me two thoughts. It's probably not going to be very good. And I don't like stopping when there's no one, because then if one other person comes, like, oh, it's not very safe. Anyway, I will go and check it out. I need some fresh air, and I'm hoping that I can go check out the beach here, wake myself up a bit, and then I can see the lighthouse just there in the distance. So I'm going to go check that out as well. They say that on a clear day, if there's whales just out here, that you'll see them up from the lighthouse. So that could be special if I manage to see some. If not, I do just want to check out the view. All right, let's go see what this is all about. Wow! Check this out! Oh, that is beautiful! The bird like in the sky there, which makes me think there's something in the water there. I'm going to keep my eyes on that for a minute. That bird is after something. I wonder what's in the water. Oh my god, I think I just saw a whale in the water. Okay, I'm going to keep the camera. It was like right out there, and I just saw in the corner of my eye something come out and splash. Oh my god, no way. Let's just keep the camera there. I hope the camera's pointing right where I saw it. Yep. Out there, I reckon I can see something. Oh, I'm going to have to run up to the lighthouse. See if that gives a better view. Oh my god, so that was hilarious. I don't think I managed to get it on film, but I saw a whale just out the corner of my eye, a little splash in the water, but by the time I turned the camera on, I didn't see it anymore. But I was just sitting there for ages and ages, just looking at the water in that kind of general direction, just in case I could see something. Completely in my own world, like, didn't think anyone was here. And then just all of a sudden there was two people next to me, and I got the world's biggest fright, and I screamed. And they just looked at me like I was an idiot. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I just thought I was the only one here. Like, I just got a really big fright. And I got talking to them, and they were just actually at the lighthouse, and they said that they saw the whales. So I'm going to jump in the car and race up to the lighthouse and see if I can see some whales. It is blowing a gale out there. They were not joking when they said that this afternoon the wind was going to pick up. There is no way that I could talk during any of those clips. As you just saw, I went to the lighthouse. Amazing views. So the drive up there was actually quite scary. It was a really narrow road, and like, it was just cliff next to you. There were no safety barriers or anything. That was a bit terrifying, but I got up there, totally worth it. Beautiful views. Definitely saw, I'm not going to say I saw a whale, but I definitely know that there was a whale there because you could see the water being blown above, which I filmed. I don't know whether or not you could actually see it, the glare on the screen. Anyway, I'll go home and check on the laptop whether or not you could actually see it. And then I was just driving past and saw the Madura shipwreck, which I just jumped out the car and saw. It's high tide at the moment, so you can't actually see much of it, but I filmed just a little bit to show Aaron. And I think that wraps up my solo adventure today. I think it's time that I get home to my boys. I'm missing them terribly. I definitely want to see Finn before he goes down for his afternoon nap if I can, and spend some time playing. It's definitely given me a feel for how windy it could be on the boat tomorrow, even though the wind's meant to calm down. I think being out at sea is going to be quite windy, so I need to pack appropriately for Finn. So I was just actually going through in my head what I need to do to make sure we can keep him warm. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been entertaining. Give it a thumbs up, make sure that you're subscribed, and don't forget, you are not going to want to miss tomorrow's episode where we go swimming with the humpback